This is definitely game. Nothing I would check off at all. Of course, game are things that we eat, fish and game. We have a recipe here for some of that steelhead, and this is a Manistee River steelhead. Look at that flesh in there, Kathy.
It looks good.
Okay, well this is a recipe. This is a poaching type of recipe for trout or salmon, and we're going to feed it to our crew here right now. Now hold it before you. Let's dress up the plate a little bit. We'll put some parsley on the side. They won't eat that, but that's okay. I'm going to force them to get a little parsley on top because it really tops off that recipe. Well, Kathy, take that over to Ed and Bob. We're going to try out this recipe.
Thank you.
For trout baked in, well, it's called trout baked in tomato sauce. It's in our Club Digest. I'm going to show you how to make it. It's actually a poaching recipe, sort of like a fish boil.
Yeah, easier.
It sure is. Now, we put about half a stick of butter in a pan. And go ahead, Kath, what are you dropping in there?
Onions and tomatoes, and that's all.
We've chopped them up finely. I want to stir them around. This is almost like a stir fry here with the butter, chopped green onions, and chopped tomato. We're going to add for a spice here. I like what this is. This is a sweet basil. And I think it's an excellent spice to put in here. We're going to mix that in.
Especially for fish.
Now we also have a clove of garlic. Now you can cut up garlic with a knife if you want, but an easy way to do it right here, if you look on the overhead, what I'm going to do with it is take the spatula right here and smash it. Smash it like that. It comes all apart when you stir it around. That way you don't need to touch the garlic. How's that looking, Kathy?
Good.
Now we're going to have to compress time a little bit right now. This would take, how long would you say?
Oh, probably 15 minutes to get them just tender. You don't want them crisp.
It depends on how you like them. I like them a little crisp, so I do it about 3 or 4 minutes. And then we add some white wine or cooking sherry. Now this liquid is what you actually poach the fish in. We're going to bring that to a simmer. We'll crank it up here. We're not going to actually get this simmering like we need it. After the vegetables are cooking, maybe 5-10 minutes, you take a piece of steelhead or trout, and this is Manistee River steelhead. We take it, we're going to lay it in there and cook it for about 10-15 minutes, depending on the size.
Right, on the fillet.
You want to baste that a little bit. When we're done, we're going to garnish it with some parsley. Now let's go over here and find out how they're doing. How does it taste, fellas?
Delicious.
Hey, that is really great with the parsley, too. It is really good.
Honestly, folks, this I would rank so far as the best recipe of the year, fish recipe. I know, Ed, your casserole ranks right up there.
You'd have to go a long ways, though, to beat the chowder last week, but this is really good.
Well, this, of course, is in our Club Digest. The address is going to be coming up, how you can get a hold of a free copy. We have all our recipes in here. What does it taste like? Does it taste fishy? That's a loaded question.
Well, you know what I was going to say is it's so moist. It keeps that fish so moist that I think the poaching does. It's such a flavorful dish.
It is.
Rather than
It's not-
baking and drying it out.
It's not as though it flakes off, either.
You guys
It
can
just
go
comes
on and
out.
on, but you know what we got to do right now?
Yeah, let's go to the Michigan Outdoors Outdoor Calendar.